Hey y'all, welcome back to Relationship Talk with the Boys. As you see, we're in a different setting today. You know, we got to be in the house, can't be in the truck, we quarantine.
We can be in the truck, but I'm home and she's home.
And I'm not going out, so
There you go.
I'll stay in the house. I got asthma. I'm not trying to go outside. All right, how y'all like the new too? You know, sister, even on quarantine, jet black now. What? You don't like my new too? You know you like it. What's our topic for today, baby?
5 things I wish I knew going into this marriage.
So what's your 5 things? Let me hear some of your things you wish you knew.
What, you want all 5?
No, just give me what you got, son. Give me what you got.
Okay. I wish I would have knew that I had to be a mind regulator.
Regulator? What that mean?
Regulate your mind. Keep it in motion, to keep it stable.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but my mind is regulated, and you ain't got to keep my mind regulated. So I don't know who mind you talking about. All right. One thing that I wish I knew before marriage was I didn't know I was going to have to be the organizer.
Hey, that's 1. That's 2. What are you doing?
The secretary, the cook, the person that pack all the clothes every time we go on vacation. I didn't know I was going to have all those roles. I thought I was going to be wife and maybe cook and, you know, every once in a while. But I didn't know I was going to take on all those roles. Oh. So that's one thing I didn't know before marriage. So a lot more roles that comes with being a married woman.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish I would have known that I had to communicate with my wife a little bit better. Not because of the lack of my skills of communicating so well. You know, I just had to get in tune with her and how our communication skills can be better. Not that Courtney was lacking, but
I love how you just like focus on the fact that you weren't lacking, making it seem like I was
no,
lacking.
You probably wasn't lacking, but we had to intertwine it so it can work.
I do have to say that you do. Like, I think our communication skills got so much better since we got married because, you know, it's different when you just date and you're not in the same space. When you're forced to be together in the same space and you have to communicate, you have to learn those skills, how to say certain things and how to listen. I think a lot of people, when they say they're a good communicator, they just think about how they talk and say how they're feeling. But you also have to have the skill of listening to someone when they're speaking and not just listen to speak, but listening and hearing what they're saying and take into account what they're saying. I think that's something that we have learned over the years to do really well, to like really listen to what the other person is saying and not just wait to get your point across, but kind of really hear them. So I do agree with you with that. I do think, you know, I didn't know I had to work on my communication skills as much before marriage. All right, another thing. That was the 4th one. So number 3, we're counting backwards.
See, we just come up with stuff on the... That's what it's like. What do you... All right, it's all good.
All right.
I guess my 3rd one?
Yeah, because I agree with you. That was mine too. Oh, your 3rd one.
All right. I didn't agree with the stuff that you said.
You would have to agree with stuff I said.
That, you know.
Because it's the truth. I'm going to put in that picture of the suitcase when we was going to Jamaica. It was an hour before we had to be at the airport and he had nothing packed.
I'm very busy. Hey, what you want me to do?
Nothing packed. Okay?
What?
When we went up,
I had everything planned in mind.
To Europe for
That's all.
16 days, and I planned everything, every itinerary, packed a suitcase,
Yeah, she just
everything.
taking a
He
lot
just
of
gets
credit.
there and
She
say,
just taking a
"What
lot
am
of
I
credit.
wearing today, baby?"
Like I just showed up, right?
You did. He just shows up. I prepare everything, so that is definitely that should be my number one. But go ahead. I still like you though.
You have to love me. You don't have a choice in the matter.
I do have a choice.
You do have a choice, but you don't have a choice. That's right. I said it.
We gonna let that one go. We gonna let that one go. All right.
All right.
What's your next one? Something, your third thing that you wish you knew before marriage.
I didn't know I had the controls, the monies. I ain't know it, you know. I kind of knew it, but I ain't know it to
What do you mean controls the money?
that extent.
What do you mean controls the money? Elaborate.
I said, baby, you got to slow down with the shopping. The money that's coming in is going out. Yeah.
That is, alright, I'm not even going to say that on that one.
Slow down. Not saying you can't have bags.
Why he always hate on my bags?
Shoes. Belts. Several different topics that you wore once
shoes, but it's all right.
in 7 years. Never turned back to it. Do you want me to elaborate? And I mean, it was this. Just now she do look nice and it keeps it fresh, but you'll go broke.
Okay.
All right, name the next one.
I can't disagree. I do have to say I learned some, ways to save from him. Why you gotta have your hand on? Why you gotta have all? I do have to say I did learn that. But what's my third thing? I didn't know how much.
What?
I didn't know how much I would have to compromise. I knew, a lot of people say when they give you advice, you got to compromise. And we say that to y'all too. But I didn't know how much on certain things. I thought, compromise on this here and there. But like when you move in, he had an opinion of how to decorate. I was like, I didn't think he was going to be interested in none of that stuff. I thought I was going to do all the decorating and all the stuff in the house. But he actually had his thoughts to be taken into account. And I was like, really? I didn't think he'd be interested in none of this stuff. So that's one thing I didn't realize before marriage. I didn't think he was going to actually want to have any input in stuff, decorating the house and stuff like that. And that I had to compromise on that because his taste is different from my taste. That's one thing I didn't know.
Okay.
All right. What's something else that you didn't know? You wish you knew before marriage.
I didn't know or wish I would have known that sometimes issues can last a little bit of time. And because some we put it in our mind, we just speak about it, we'll communicate about it, boom, and it's out the door and it's solved. Some things just don't work that way, So, and I had to get it in tune, over the years and see that, sometimes when you lay down and go to sleep, some things may not be resolved.
Okay.
But you kiss on it and say, hey, you know what, we'll pick this up,
In the morning.
Another correct time.
I think we said that in another video too. That I agree with that. Okay. Well, I think, are we at number one yet?
I don't know what you done. I don't know where
we done lost count.
Because she done rambled off like 3 or 4 on me. You understand what I'm saying?
I say this. I think this is my number one thing I wish I knew before marriage. I wish I knew how great of a husband he would have been. I knew he would be a good husband because I loved him and I saw the quality in him. But I think he really surprised me of how much of a caring and patient husband he has been. And that's one thing I wish I knew. I would have maybe married him sooner. That's one thing I wish I know. I would have been so scared or so, nervous about getting into this marriage thing. I knew sometimes you know, but when they actually see, it's like you're like, in retrospect, it's like, man, I wish I knew this. I would have been at such more ease and be so much more quicker to get into this marriage with him.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't look into the future. You hope and but you don't really know. But my wife has been so kind, so beautiful. She has done things for me and you don't know these things until you're at the point that you are at. Then you'll know it.
Yeah.
You can't look in the future.
You're hoping for it, but you don't know.
And, there you go. I love my wife. She's so kind, so beautiful.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
And I didn't know he was going to be my BFF. Because, I wish I knew he was going to be my BFF.
18 years later, still rocking strong.
That's right. Still holding it down.
Kind of looked into the future and say, 25 years, we're going to be this, we're going to be still rocking on. Yeah.
I don't know what this video did, y'all, but you know what? Sit with your partner and talk and say, what are 5 things you wish you knew? That's some of our 5 things. It may not be your 5 things, but you know what? Look back and say, what did you wish you knew before you got married? And if you knew them, could your marriage be better or would it have been worse? Would you have gotten into that marriage if you knew those things? Would you still marry that person?
Would you handle things a little bit better?
Exactly. All right. So those are 2 cents to you. See y'all in the next video.
Peace.
Bye, y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment. See you next video. Next Sunday, dropping another video.
Oh, we are?
Yes, we are.
That's one every week.
That's right.
What do y'all want? Y'all want 2 or 1 or?
Don't be asking for too much now. Right now, we do it every Sunday. See y'all next Sunday.
Peace.